So in this video, I want to talk about how to filter stocks based on their relative strength, okay, and very high relative strength stocks. This filter becomes important when the market is dicey or when the market is showing signs of weakness. So in such cases, what you want to do is you want to look at stocks that are displaying extraordinary relative strength, which I will discuss today. Okay. So in this video, I will discuss three filters. These three filters, let me explain first the basics. So let's look at this filter first. So let's not concentrate here. Let's look at these two filters. The buyer demand, which is A or B. So this is MarketSmith India website. In MarketSmith India, what they do is they categorize stocks based on the amount of institutional demand there is for the stock. So A and B means there is very high institutional demand for these stocks. Then group ranking, there are total 197 industry groups, and we only want to look at the top 40 industry groups. Okay. So these are two basic filters. I will come to this one. Then the current price should be more than 20 rupees. The average rupee volume should be more than 10 million, which is 1 crore. Now, this is applicable to the Indian stock market, but you can apply or transpose this same concept to whichever market you are trading in the world. Okay. The average daily volume is 200,000 shares traded on a daily basis on an average. The price change versus 52-week high should be 25%, meaning the price, if it is below the 52-week high, it should not be more than 25% below. It should be within a 25% distance from the 52-week high. So basically, these three filters are for liquidity. This will keep you away from the penny stocks. And this filter is for the strength. Even these two filters are to buy strength, because those stocks which are in the top industry groups and those stocks which have institutional demand are the ones that are showing strength. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These are 6 basic filters which are applicable for this one and this one as well. Okay. So 6 basic filters. What is different between these 3 is the relative strength filter. Now, as you can see here, the relative price strength here is more than or equal to 90. So let's apply this filter, okay? Let's see what stocks we get. So let's say we have Zomato. So let me open that stock for you. Okay. So MarketSmith India is, I'm not affiliated with MarketSmith. I don't have partnership or anything, that I don't recommend them. I'm just saying that I use MarketSmith because it makes it easier for me to filter the stocks in the Indian stock market, and I use it to save my time. Okay. So if you want to use it, you can use it. So the price strength is 90, which means Zomato, this company has done better than 90% of all the stocks in the Indian stock market if you compare the 52-week performance of this stock with other stocks. Okay, let's look at another stock. So this has 93. So PG Electroplast, whichever this company is, I don't know what this company does, but if you look at this company, see the relative strength is 93. This means that this company is doing better than 93% of all the stocks in the Indian stock market if you compare the 52-week performance of this company with all the other companies in the stock market. So there are roughly 4,939 companies in India, approximately, last time I checked. So out of those 4,939 companies, this is in the top 7% of the companies in terms of its 52-week performance. So this is called as strength. Okay, this is very important. That is why I am interested in such kind of companies. So very high relative strength. So you are looking at the top 10% of the stocks in the entire stock market irrespective of the sectors. Okay. And then you are comparing the 52-week performance of those stocks with all the other stocks in the stock market. You find that they have done better than more than 90% of the stocks in the Indian stock market. Okay. Similar concept you can use for the US market or any other market that you are trading. Okay. So these six filters are common. So this represents relative strength on a 52-week performance basis. Now, there is a problem in this filter. The problem is, let's say there is a stock, let's say it is January, okay, and a stock begins to move. By the end of March, the stock is up 75%. So, very rapid price movement. In 3 months, the stock is up 75%. But from April till December, the stock does nothing, it goes flat. Okay. Now, tell me, in that calendar year, what's the performance of the stock? Well, it's 75%. From January to December, the stock went up 75%. However, the problem is almost all of that move came from January to March. But from April till December, the stock has not done anything. During that period, the index or other stocks in the market would have gone up a lot. Okay. Gone up much beyond 0%. And they do. So those stocks will have more relative strength if we shorten the relative strength period, right? So this is one filter. Then you have the 6-month filter where the institutional demand is A and B. Group rank is from 1 to 40. Current price is more than 20. Average rupee volume more than 10 million. This doesn't change. Average daily volume 200,000 shares. This doesn't change. None of these four filters change. And then you are looking at strength, stocks near their 52-week high. But what's important is the relative strength 6-month rating. So here what I am doing is I am comparing the 6-month performance of a stock with all the other stocks in the Indian stock market. So if a stock has done better than more than 90% of the stocks in the entire stock market, irrespective of sector, and that too on a 6-month performance basis, that stock will come in this filter. Okay. That is what I'm looking at. I'm not just looking at strength in a stock based on a 52-week performance. I want to see in the past 6 months, is it showing strength? Okay. Similarly, if you look at 3-month, these filters don't change, but the 3-month RS rating, that is more than 90. Okay. So 90 means I am looking at the top 10% of the stocks. Okay. So, and that to 3-month performance. A stock might be doing well over the previous 6 months, but what about the recent 3 months? Okay. Let's say the index or the overall stock market is falling in the past 3 months. Now, this filter will give you stocks which are outperforming the market in during those 3 months. Okay. So this is extremely important. We want to see whenever the stock market is weak, whenever the indices are not doing so well, we want to see which are the stocks that are holding up on a 3-month basis, on a 6-month basis, on a 12-month basis. Which are the stocks that are showing strength? Which are the stocks that are showing relative strength? Which are the stocks that are showing leadership in the market? That is what we want to see. See, if a stock goes up 5% in 3 months, but during the same 3 months, the index goes down, let's say 10 or 20%, I would say this stock has a very, very high relative strength because it has outperformed the market by 25%, right? So just because a stock goes up only 3 or 4 or 5% in 3 months doesn't mean that it will have poor relative strength. The relative strength comes when you compare one stock with either the index or the other stocks in the stock market. Okay. So that is why these filters are very important whenever you are looking at weak market conditions or wherever the market is in late stages of a bull market. These stocks become important even during a bear market when the markets are crashing. But some stocks, if the market goes down 20%, market means I'm talking about the index. Let's say the index crashes 20% in 3 months. But during that same 3 months, one stock has gone nowhere. It's at 0% in those 3 months. Okay. Not given any return. see that stock has got a very high relative strength because it has outperformed the market by 20%. So if the stock is holding up whenever there is a crash in the index, imagine what will happen to the stock when the index begins to rise. Okay, so that's why these are the stocks with very high relative strength. That's why I've taken the number 90, very, very high relative strength stock filters. So try these filters. These are filters which you can use. You will get very high relative strength stocks here. Have a look at the chart. And only when the chart gives you an opportunity, does it make sense to think about buying. Okay, I don't make any recommendations. I don't give any tips or advice or anything. I'm just trying to educate here. I'm just trying to show you what I am doing personally so that it will help you in your trading. So try these filters, might help you. Okay. If you have any questions, let me know in the comment section. Thank you so much. And don't forget to like and share and comment so that this video reaches to those people who really need to have this information, who really need this information to improve their trading performance. Thank you so much.